and this game is pretty damn hype. Earlier today, Foggy was defeated by Starbuck, so Starbuck is already in the winner's bracket decider, and this match will determine his opponent in the best of 5 for next week. Germany's finest in XlorD against one of the youngest players in the entire scene in Dise. And you mentioned this already earlier in the broadcast. XlorD really doesn't like to play against Night Elf so much, but he had some good practice earlier this week as he was up against Kevin. And on map 1, this looked pretty okay for Kevin, but on map 2, XlorD showed who's the boss. And yeah, that's probably what we're gonna see here. Dise probably on a higher level than Kevin, so a new task for XlorD to overcome.
Yeah, I would say going into this game, we should expect both to be very similar on the skill level. And XlorD, I think, currently views this as his worst matchup and loves talking about how everything is so strong on the Night Elf side. You know, the way that those pro players are, as we all know too well. And especially the Mass Ear has been seeing more and more play again, thanks to Moon, who was able to beat Happy finally with that in a best of 5 with a Mass Ear style. Lots of Night Elves are moving towards it again, away from the Foggy style, with lots of Dryads, more into Mass Ear again. And XlorD's been innovating a bit. He's been introducing a new third hero, and that is the Alchemist.
Really?
Yeah.
When did that happen?
This week on ladder, he tried it out. He was experimenting, and I think he viewed it as pretty strong.
Wow. Okay, I have never heard about this. Interesting take. Dise is a force to be reckoned with. We talked about Dise winning the Back to Warcraft weekly. That was, of course, a final against Happy, as Happy is in every final. Happy's currently playing random in the weeklies, and it was a 2-2 score. And Happy ended up on random undead, and we thought, okay, that's it. He's gonna win another weekly cup. But Dise was actually able to take that map, that one decisive map, showing me he has a great matchup versus undead, and he got his nerves under control. So XlorD versus Dise is hype, and yeah, I guess the better player wins.
At the moment, everything going pretty much according to plan. Keeper creeping, got to level 2. DK harassing early. Happy oftentimes would be creeping much more heavily on the Death Knight, but XlorD wants to harass here right away. Good detonate. Gets rid of 2 skellies right away. That should certainly be worth it. Ghoul's creeping in the meantime is going to be level 2 for the Death Knight. And we do have Backpack, by the way. The older build by Happy with the Ghouls creeping and picking up the items.
Okay, he got the slippers, won't be too happy about that. XlorD, staff, yep, exactly. So even though if he gets entangled, no problem, wakes up the creeps, so there is a little bit of inner fire. And then they fall asleep again. How can you fall asleep when you have inner fire? That fire doesn't burn too heavy then.
That's a good question. I mean, some people really like it when it's nice and cozy and nice and warm when they go to bed. Maybe that's what it is. A nice source of inner warmth.
Okay. We'll see. A little bit of creeping with treants. Dise trying to find the ghouls creeping, but the ghouls aren't creeping. Wow, that's quite some commitment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is it 8 ghouls?
Oh. XlorD is blindly expecting to find the expansion here. That's not the case. The Expo is super safe, tucked away in the main base. Oh, XlorD's gonna get punished here.
I think so. Thank you, Wiz 4E for the 2-month resub. Or for gifting the sub, I guess it is. Yeah, these ghouls have to do damage. Otherwise, this pull is not worth it. Can he find it?
Wait,
is it enough?
Does he get it?
Oh,
he sees the tree now, but he's not attacking it yet.
Keeper's here. Can't repair, really.
Oh my god.
Oh boy!
That's a lot of ghouls. I think he should TP out after.
Yeah.
Even if he gets the cancel, just to get back to lumber. Oh my god, he actually gets it.
Wow. XlorD does it. He's staying here. He wants to surround. He almost gets the surround. Second attempt. Treants blocking. Stressful situations for Dise here, dodging bullets left and right. Expo cancelled, and now he plays 1 base air.
Demon Hunter, an Ancient of Wind indeed. Nice deny against the ghoul. That one doesn't give experience. Where are all the archers, by the way?
Well, they got caught by ghouls and chased by ghouls. No deny. Can't deny level 3 anymore. So they're on the right-hand side, or one of them hurt. But yeah, the rest of them is gone?
Yeah, I only see 2 archers. Did 2 or 3 archers die? I didn't see a single one dying.
Okay, solid early for XlorD then. Lich coming, T2 finished. And expansion prevented.
Oh, can he cancel it again? Does he have the damage here? Oh my god. Oh my god, what a harass by XlorD.
Yeah.
Coil, the archer. Oh,
no way, dude! XlorD just exploding. And I said that Dise oftentimes has his nerves under control, but you know what? Dise is also one to rage. When a game is a throw, it doesn't go his way. The second game of the series is oftentimes his worst. Another archer down. Domination.
He made a hippogriff to go hippo riders, but he doesn't have archers anymore for hippo riders.
Oh my god! And the Ancient of War is needed to creep, so he can't even build these archers.
DK is sacrificing a lot of health, but he's slowing down the Night Elf's creeping, which is very valuable in and of itself.
Oh man.
Did he deny that? Oh, he denied it with the Ancient of War! Oh my god, Neil. Everything is going wrong!
It was the rock column, the level 6 creep. Yo.
That is... ouch.
That's a yikes, boys. He's trying to expand, but guess what? Lich is there. Yo, oh boy. Wiz is probably on the way.
He's got the telestaff.
Yeah. Did you not see it? It was daytime, wasn't it?
Oh, Lich getting caught. He might be dead. Needs to staff onto it. Oh, the DK is around the corner, I guess.
No coil. TP. Ooh, wonky. Okay, Lich down. First bigger moment for Dise here.
Yeah, that's very much needed experience for the Demon Hunter as well. He needs to get that level 3 ASAP. And I think he should be able to get it as well. With a natural, with a shop, I think level 3 is within reach. But the expansion, of course, so late.
We are already at 8 minutes 15, and the expo isn't even up for like doesn't even waddle over. Staff out now, damage not enough. XlorD on the way to tier 3, gets web, already has a fiend. As you said, can creep easy. Would have loved to have a statue early. That Lich loss, of course, unfortunate. Did he really not see that expo? Was it behind a line of sight? Not the worst thing in the world, I guess.
XlorD has the option here also to counter-expand, if that is his wish. But normally he goes for more the push, I believe. But both plays are very viable. And yeah, we've 2 statues out right away. Exactly what you want. 2 statues into Destroyer form, which will be coming next now with tier 3 thing.
Yeah, that was all not a scary undead army thus far. Scary undead army is coming now with Frenzy and Destroyers. That's the death push then, and the expo didn't even root.
Picks up the orb. Has the option to sell the TP. A bit scary oftentimes, but no, XlorD not gonna do that. Nice sentry by Dise. Sees where XlorD's going. XlorD wants to creep 1 more camp, wait for the upgrades to come in, and then go for the push. Possibly with a 3rd hero, but not an absolute necessity.
Okay. We see more fiends. Still has the supply open. Scroll of the Beast can be very good if Dise has no wisps nearby, which he should though. That was time for the Demon Hunter 3. That's important. Lich level 2 also important. I assume it's gonna be Frost Armor by now.
Oh, the timing here could be glorious. Destroyer form isn't quite finished yet, and we don't have too many fiends at the moment. Nice timing by Dise. He went for the boots on the Demon Hunter. I like that as well. He's got lots of damage on this demon. Chasing the statue into the main base, into the undead main, of course, always is dangerous to go, but he gets 1 statue. Might get a 2nd. Destroyer now morphed, and out of nowhere, Dise has a strong timing. Oof, Destroyer.
Damn, what a nice counterattack. Right when the undead wants to hit you normally, He goes for an attack. Not without losses. Also TP gone, Ferry gone. But XlorD currently stopped in his tracks. We got a $3 donation by Slash. Dise has himself under control, but he's also the one who can rage. Yeah, Mr. Neo, just cover 100% of all outcomes and call yourself the prophet. 200 IQ? Love it. It's not wrong.
A player's forces are under attack.
X was pushing forward by the Demoner. I'm liking this play a lot by Dise. I mean, the early game, of course, was rough. It was a bit of a disaster, honestly, but considering the early game, Dise is coming back really strongly. Keeper in trouble as well, has been nuked, has been forced away. No TP anymore, remember, that was used before. Demoner, surrounded! There must be a staff, though. Certainly, there must be a staff. Yes, there is. Misclick perhaps a bit on the Invul Potion, and now Dise has to fight without heroes.
That's not good. The Keeper is way too hurt, is begging for a coil. And the Fairies, they're all caught on the ground. That's one, that's two. Easy pickings for XlorD, but he still has to find a solution against that Expo.
Oh, catches another Fairy Dragon. Very easy to get them intercepted. The web, of course, coming in clutch right here. Invul Potion was used. Not available to Dise anymore, but he's going for heal pots. Went for 2 heal pots from the Ancient of Wonders. As XlorD is going for the big push. Finally, he arrives at the enemy expansion.
That really took quite a bit of time. XlorD getting ready for the 60 pop. Staff is there, Potion is there. Dise, how ready are you? The burns were good. DK moving forward again. Throws the coil to save the Fiend just in time prior to the burn. Level 4. Make things so much easier thanks to level 2 Unholy Aura.
The ghouls are pressuring the Keeper. He's taking a lot of damage. Heal Scroll coming in. Dispel to save the Fiend. The level 2 Aura is such a big help. That additional movement speed on the Fiends is so good to save them, especially if the Demon didn't have boots. He wouldn't be able to chase, but he does have boots. He's looking for some kills. Can he get him, though? Fairies chasing after the Fiends as well. It's going to be 1 kill at least. It takes so much effort. He gets the 1 kill, but Dise is losing quite a bit in return.
Oh, another Fiend in the north. Stops chasing. There was 2 Fiends down, so XlorD not at 50, but Dise also never breaking 50 here, right? So this is not scary at all, especially if you don't have attack upgrades on your Fairies. That's what you need, especially when Frost Armor is on the Fiends. Very, very tough to get a single kill and to rise in levels when you kinda really want level 2 evasion on that Demon Hunter. Solid focus on the statues, also good position. Oh, no way, he saves that as well. Oh, wow. Impressive.
Fairies chasing. He split them off, which is pretty nice. Takes out the statue. Dise again, microing his little heart out, doing everything he can. Coil comes in last second, saving the Fiend. And of course the piercing damage, very effective here. Destroyer comes in as well, a little bit more dispel. But Dise is doing a great job keeping the statues out of the fight.
Oh, another Fairy for free, maybe. Yeah, that's the, I don't want to say new way of playing it, right? But ignore the ghouls at all times. Go for statues if you can, then go for Fiends if you can't. And this is what Dise is doing super well. It's not critical damage though. XlorD is still somewhat competitive at around 50. Now even breaking 50.
Yeah, this is a super tense game. It's going back and forth. The second crypt for XlorD is finished, so now he can go really heavy into Fiend production. The statue reinforcements are still being kept away from Dise very nicely, but every time it costs him a lot. He's never getting to decent supply numbers.
Reinforced defenses is ready. Thanks to the absence of statues, no Nova, so repair can be used. And crucial moments in this game. Entangle instantly dispelled, well controlled by XlorD. Level 4 Lich, so nice. And that Fiend again, so much attention. The ghouls are pressuring the expansion again.
One Fiend might finally go down. Yep, the Fairies chase it down. But it takes so long to get these single kills. With the help of the Aura, especially everything here is so survivable. Would love to see some armor upgrades maybe even for XlorD. A few more entangles coming in, but XlorD always on the trigger with a Dispel. He's so fast with that, doesn't waste any time getting rid of the entangle. One Fiend might be chased down, but again, it costs a bunch of Fairies.
Incredible control on both sides, to be fair, but a little bit better by XlorD. Another Fiend kill here, granted. No second spell selected on the Lich, actually. Could still go for Dark Ritual or the second level of Frost Armor. That's why he doesn't have the normal defense upgrades, I guess, because Frost Armor is doing the job. For now, Dise was able to repair. Still has Wisps there. can't annihilate these repair wisps, but XlorD just going for units. Keep that army low. Never give the Night Elf the chance to go for tier 3 or heavy upgrades. But upgrades are coming.
XlorD now is running away with these fights. The Fiend numbers are overwhelming the ghouls. Like you mentioned, not touched at all. And maybe that's the right call, but also you take a lot of damage in the meantime while these ghouls are alive. But one statue taken out, one Fiend also chased down, but the DK now is level 5. Pops the heal scroll trying to save the Fiend. That one's also dead actually. Demon Hunter almost level 4, but again, more fairies are sacrificed.
Yeah, 9 supply down. Ghouls leave the base alone. XlorD. Can he just power through now? Demon Hunter is so close to 4. Moon Juice, not looking good. No tech. Limited number of fairies, but they do have 1-0 upgrade. 2-0 upgrade in queue. And XlorD has to let go of that tree, but catches another fairy. Should always be a kill if that happens. Burrow upgrade coming. Really like that addition.
Yeah, especially on 2 crypts, you normally have the time to invest that production. Double level 4 now for Dise, especially for the Demon Hunter. That's kind of good. I was about to say, but then again, the Demon Hunter is never getting targeted because XlorD always has to take out the fairies.
Lich.
Oh, Lich in trouble. TP had to be transferred. Can't afford to lose Lich, of course. And Dise with a good hero focus forces the TP away and even gets a Fiend. And Dise holds on.
Is that the moment where he stabilizes? Because that Destroyer also almost caught. This looked like an XlorD win throughout the majority of this game, but all of a sudden he's under pressure. In 5 minutes the mains will expire. And then what? He knows it. Relentlessly pushing is what he has to do. Dise has the resources for another upgrade. These losses at the bottom left-hand side of the shop, maybe that broke XlorD, because now a critical mass has been established.
And the Lich is in trouble. The Lich might be dead. A Dispel coming in. Does that save the Lich? For now, it seems to. But it's not enough Fiends. Dise, second attack upgrade finished now. He might be able to break through.
Incredible. The hold by Dise, just absolutely incredible. Wow. And these ghouls are useless now. They were never able to break the base. And what do you do? Like, the real army is 2 Fiends, a Destro. Not even a statue here. It comes in now, being sniped right away. Even hippos.
XlorD in a very tough spot. Microing this army perfectly. Not easy at all. The aura helps, but it seems to be not enough. Block against the demon, trying to save the statue. Where's the DK? Chasing after the keeper, but that one also gets away.
41 pop. 20 supply lead. What's left in the tank, Lord? Main base is 1400 and 1500. XlorD! Ah, okay. I was about to say he's on 3 acolytes only, but they're repairing now. That makes sense. What's the play, Remo?
Yeah, honestly, I'm very impressed with Dise just able to hold on. He was under so much pressure, he had to fight tooth and nail, and I thought he was out of it. Honestly, I thought this game was over. But just barely staying alive until finally he has the necessary numbers. And now he's got him. 64 supply, exactly where you want to be with his mass hairstyle.
He's also never letting go. XlorD can't catch a breath. 2 fairies, okay, but that's just nothing. That's so much more. If you trade 1 Fiend for 2 or 3 fairies, totally fine with that expo. Mana is there. Oh, excuse me, was there. 4.3 reveal used, and also split attacks. 1 Fiend down in the south, 2nd Fiend pressured in the north. Dise is doing it.
1 more Fiend gonna fall. The entangle there perfectly timed. Lich with the frost armor, nicely protected. Fighting against the undead main base on Blight is dangerous. Demon Hunter surrounded, but the staff must be ready. No! The staff is on the Demon Hunter himself!
What?
Oh, XlorD opens up the surround. This could have been a kill, perhaps.
Yeah, he saw the invul potion. Maybe that's the reason? Because he thought the keeper might be able to get him out anyway, and he didn't want to lose more than he already did. So with undead, there's always the chance of selling buildings, go for an all-in, and kill the base. Is that a thing doable for XlorD, or can he establish a base of his own, maybe?
What's the item? There are many great items here, and this is one of them, Ancient Django. More move speed and attack speed for the entire army. With the DK closing in on level 6, the move speed here is gonna be insane.
Undead heroes versus Night Elf mass. That's the matchup now. Dise also, he was at 60 like 2 to 3 minutes ago. He's still at around 60. I'm not really sure why. What did he do with his resources. Catching XlorD now, a little off guard.
Weird position for XlorD, almost fighting up high ground there. Getting flanked by the ferries, but one ferry gonna go down right away. But the target on the statues, really nice. Either taking them out or focusing them out of the fight very quickly. But this exposes ferries in the back, where now they get sniped one by one. This game, still not over.
Oh my god, what a stressful fight. Ghouls still on the ground. The craziest longevity of ghouls I've maybe ever seen. Because he's not rebuilding them, right? He's just rebuilding fiends. That was quite a few ferries. Dise down to 56, even supply, level 60k.
Jesus.
4 levels of movement speed, Remo.
Thank you, Hefty Sneeze, 29-month resub. Coil Nova, oh, that hurts. Demon Hunter, this was the first time he got focused this whole series, but he notices, uh-oh, that Frostburn is painful.
Oh, God, Warcraft is so fun. What a match. This is everything we wanted. Foggy and Starbuck delivered, and now Dise and XlorD deliver. Statue, the valuable time to get a little bit of resources. Is this the moment where XlorD finally breaks Dise? Coil again, can't really burn, but no TP on XlorD. It's dangerous here.
Demon Hunter low HP already, but does have the Invo Potion. Pops it early to be safe. Dust against the burrow. Fiends can't hide in the ground. XlorD losing the first Fiend right away. Perhaps the second one right after. But the Fiends are so fast, though. They're little race cars running away with all that bonus movement speed. The Lich, though, he's in trouble. Next target fire with the Entangle could be dangerous. Another Fiend falls. These ghouls still all alive, dude. These ghouls just weathering the storm time and time again.
The tug of war is insane, and XlorD has some time. He might lose the fight with the heroes and the units, but he still could put some pressure on the expansion. Not too sure why he's pulling back. Feels like he needs these ghouls in the fight, maybe also to eat them, get little mana potions. Lich close to 6 undead hero levels, but Dise, I didn't even see that expansion in the middle. In the meantime, XlorD expanding upper left. We're at overtime, boys.
That expansion in the middle. That might be the knockout punch. XlorD about to get level 6, but of course undead ultimates between these two heroes. Pretty bad, to say the least.
There is Entangle, so Death and Decay in some base races can be a game changer. Not if there's instant disable. And Dise every single time repairing that tree. It's so important. Dude. If XlorD only got like 1 armor upgrade by now, somehow squeezing that in, it would have such big value. But of course, he was just rebuilding fiends throughout the entire game.
Potion on the demon. I love that.
Oh.
Dodges the first Coil Nova. And with that Invo Potion follow-up, he's in a really good position here to win this fight now. XlorD may have to disengage. One Fiend is going to be sacrificed. But I think it was only one Fiend.
Treants in the north, trying to harass here. Ghouls are ready for this, and they will expire soon. Not the end of the world. We are still on the 2 base, 1 base situation. Tree at 1/3. Dude, if he had the resources for just 1 sapper. Imagine that impact.
Sick game, dude. Lich on level 6, by the way, Neo. And this is no troll. He also gets +4 intelligence.
+4 intelligence, baby. Exactly. I think it would be more fair if he gets +4 intelligence on level 4 and +6 intelligence on level 6. But that's just me.
It's a good idea. I like that idea, actually. That Treant is level 6, dude. But he gets... Oh, no, he does get killed. There we go. Level 6 Lich.
This could be more mana by eating ghouls. He goes Frost Armor, though. Okay, also understandable.
Yeah, Frost Armor level 2 doesn't just increase the armor. It also increases the slow duration, which is pretty damn good. Against the demon.
Are you kidding me? What a
falling
game.
Back. He's taking a moment. He's going to creep level 5. This, in and of itself, going to be very valuable.
Yeah.
And a big item. So many great items for him here to find. What's he going to get? Orthodox Brutalia!
+20 and level 5. This is oftentimes the moment where Night Elf is superior because of that big mana burn. Combined with big damage, this is tough for XlorD now. Invis Keeper. Okay.
Double invis. Hell yeah.
Ooh.
It's so many fairies, though.
It's so many subs coming from Potato. Thank you for the 5 gifted. Yeah, with fairies you can respond to these attacks super quickly because you can pass cliffs, of course. And the statue is exposed. Hurts.
Such a quick kill. Demon is still waiting to reveal himself. Oh, eat the Nova. But that was a big burn. And so many fairies. I think it's too many fairies.
Yeah.
XlorD doesn't have enough fiends to fight against this air.
70 pop. 70 pop with 2-1 upgrades by now. Oh, this is so good. This is looking fantastic for Dise. After a horrible, horrible early game. These fiends are all way too hurt. They can be chased, you can just dive, or select a new target. One volley, half HP on a Destro. XlorD in the rope. Needs a lucky punch.
Has to hero focus.
Yeah.
He has to focus the Demoner. Oh, and didn't forget about the dust. Dise is playing this so nicely, keeping track of everything. Going for the Lich next, but he has the Invo Potion.
Can XlorD lure his opponent into the safety of his base? Where, of course, the Black Citadel is there. And
dude,
the shop.
What a sick game. Are you kidding me? Keeper level 5. It doesn't do much, though. Destroyer kill. That does quite something. Oh my god, there's so many fairies.
Oh, the second one. Not microed away from the fairies. There was 2 Destros down. XlorD for the first time below 40. And now it's almost twice the supply for Dise. Couple of exit kills. Invo Potion again on the Night Elf units. XlorD running out of steam. But we've been saying this for 10 minutes in this 27-minute epic.
What a crazy game, dude. But Dise still has the big lead. And I think Dise has to keep on fighting, has to keep on engaging. He can't allow these undead heroes to reach full mana.
I agree. Is there a statue even? Not really, right? No.
Wait, he doesn't even have a destroyer right now.
No, he has nothing. This is the moment where Dise kills XlorD. Coil Nova trying to focus, but there's an invul. XlorD realizes there is no TP, so yeah, that might work, but there's also staffs.
Oh, big heal scroll by the Night Elf. It might come down to hero focus in the end. The Keeper in trouble now, but there's a dust for him. Staff for him, I mean.
There's nothing to save the Demon Hunter, but that Demon Hunter has level 2 evasion and 8.8 armor.
Dude, what is this game, man? This is super sick. It's not over yet.
I would love this to be on LAN already to hear the audience clapping. Not getting that yet, but you can make a lot of noise in chat if you want right now.
Wow. The reaction time against the Entangle, the Dispel, so fast every time. XlorD kiting backwards, so fast with all these auras, of course. Dude, when the natural runs dry for Dise, he's gonna be in trouble. It's 4 more minutes, so he's still got a decent position. But if XlorD holds on here for 4 more minutes, he wins this game.
This is the longest 4 minutes, dude. Level 7 DK doesn't even do too much, because you can't resurrect, really. It should be Death Pact, I guess, to get out of some sort of focus. But yeah. 2,000 gold left.
Oh my god, dude. What is this game?
How is XlorD not breaking? How is he not broken in half?
How did Dise not die first, and then how did XlorD hold on? We still have creeps on this guy.
Yeah, we got the fountain still, dude. This could potentially be a big one. But Dise is not willing to give this up. XlorD gets it, though.
Item. Oh my god! Oh my god!
No way. Nuke on the DK. Not able to dodge that at point blank. Every creep is gold, of course.
And after the staff, the Demon has to walk so far back to all the Moonwells. This is, of course, the downside of this Tree of Ages in the middle.
Love the fact that Dise has double staff, double telly, double sank thingy. Here, go back to your base staff. I'm losing my mind.
DK 1200 HP. He's a tanky fella.
And Dise is not brave enough to fight anymore. He lost some confidence after the last fight, the Expo.
A player's forces are under attack.
This game has been so crazy. What was even the red camp item?
Endurance aura.
Ah, yeah, of course. Yeah, he's got that all the time. LOL. Brain fart. Okay. Skip past that one. XlorD now 60 supply. Dise has noticed that his attempts at aggression have been failing more and more. He took a step back, going for more units, He's closing in on 80 supply here soon. 2 minutes left of mining at the natural for Dise.
Excellent for the first time. Above 55 again. Fighting back from being down 20 supply and more. Nothing but incredible. Second defense upgrade coming for Dice's ferries.
Oh, is Exlor going to take the fight here? Is he going to pull it back? He would love to pull the Knight out of position into the main base. Oh, just barely in time there with the coil to save the Fiend.
DH Zapper against the Nerub doesn't fight that. Can he kill that Demon Hunter? Somehow. Staff is ready. Potion is all to the Keeper. Keeper is kind of stuck. Man, what a brutal fight this is. XlorD Fiend splits out of this world, as well as the coil timings.
Oh, the Lich in trouble now. Invo Potion may have to be used, trying to pull it back. Lich move speed so fast. The statues there weren't quite engaged in the fight. Small mistake by XlorD.
After 32 minutes, I think that's allowed for once. From a caster perspective at least, not from a player perspective, of course. That's more ferries going down. He trapped 3. But can this Expo survive? The Acolytes don't.
Lich level 7. There's no way he's taking out this Haunted, is there?
There's no repair.
With the Acolyte repair.
Keeper!
Oh, Keeper! Ooh, the game's still going, dude. Yeah. The game is still going.
Of course. Can this never end, please?
Oh my god.
200 gold.
Demon Hunter. What's his experience? He's missing about 200 for level 6.
Oh yeah, I kind of forgot we have Knight of Ultimates as well.
What a ridiculous map.
Yeah.
Invis again. I think I've never seen so many Invis potions in one game.
Thirsty, thirsty demon. 1 nuke on the Lich. And burned.
DK needs to get in range for the aura. Alright, there it is.
And the
so many ferries still.
Maybe too much. Maybe too many. Lich trap. Destroyer. Will they engage? Not yet. XlorD just kiting. Keeper is out of mana from all the entangles. But also, no coil anymore at the moment. XlorD could go for a mana potion.
Alright, now we're in the main base for XlorD. This is where he wants to take the fight again. 1 more Fiend is going to go down. The question is, how many ferries is it going to cost? We have so many. So many ferries!
XlorD can't catch up anymore, but the natural is empty. Finally, XlorD survived the 4 minutes, as surreal as this is. In the shadow of the spirit of the Nerub,
into the towers.
Black Citadel.
Dise is going into the towers.
Overcommitting, or are you finishing this game now? Lich potion used. Oh my god, the Lich! The potion of mana too late. Level 6 metamorphosis. This gotta be it. Yes, it is. Dise 1-0.
Oh my goodness, GG 1-0 Dise. How long was this game? 34 minutes. Insane back and forth. Best match of the day. Whew. And Dise with one hell of a game.
And we had crazy games. The first match of the day of Lawlight and Soin was already so good that we thought, okay, it's gonna be hard to top this. Then we had the crazy Starbuck vs Foggy series, and now they top this again. 5-star Warcraft. Give these guys a golden crown. They deserve it.
Sick game. Wonderful performance by both of them. And with a performance like that, if they can keep it up, I wouldn't be too surprised to see those players also, whoever loses here, go really far in the lower bracket. But right now it's about moving through in the upper bracket. Winner here will meet Starbuck for the decider.
That is next week then, as we're preparing the final stages of the bracket this weekend. Asking the players, of course, do you guys need a break? That was exhausting, that was crazy. XlorD immediately responds, no. Okay, that's a statement. How can you not need a break after this one? Unbelievable. These guys are made different.
The bug with the ping right now.
Looks fine.
EU East is where XlorD's got a spike.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was quite something. Oh man, Warcraft can be so beautiful.
Alright, and we're ready for map 2.
As ready as you can be for this madness. Oh man. Guys, buckle up. Take a breath. Might need it. This is just nothing but insane. Our second map, as so often in this matchup, is Tidehunters.
Whew. Okie dokie. What are we gonna get this time?
Yeah.
Dise with some wonderful execution that looked really good by him. He didn't fumble, he didn't mess up, he pulled it through all the way. That first hold especially, so sick. XlorD also with a wonderful performance. At the very end though, the last 4 minutes, XlorD wasn't kiting perfectly anymore. And that is the challenging thing about playing Undead against Mass Air. Once you start microing sub-perfect, everything starts falling apart.
Missing the rhythm just a tiny bit, and then yeah, that these little things are enough to decide the game. Dise also, the guts on this kid, diving into the most fortified position on the entire map. He knew with this expansion being down that his future wasn't too bright, I guess. Thank you, Sonic, for 1,000 bits. You guys are crushing it with the content today. Thank you. More buds, thank you for the sub. This is much, much, much appreciated. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Because we certainly do. Next round, XlorD, bottom right hand side, DK, Ghoul build, and Dise is not moving away from the keeper. Why would he?
And on this map, XlorD has the possibility to go for a fast expansion if he wants. However, that is very dangerous. Against the keeper, if the Night Elf pulls it off perfectly, normally he can always stop the expansion. On this map, it's easy to do, but I don't think XlorD's gonna gamble that. I think he's gonna go tier 3 once again, try to rush out those tier 3 upgrades as quickly as possible. And yeah, Dise, he's gonna try to expand and probably go Mass Air again. I think the day of Mass Trials is over.
I would agree. Nice little pull here, by the way. Foggy, of course, the last man standing for the Dryads. Dise sometimes, but not usually. So this is kind of reminiscent of how XlorD series versus Kevin went, right? On concealed, super close game, and then it was Tidehunters and XlorD went away with the game. There, can he kill that? Snipe? Oh, prevents the detonate. Big.
Yeah, that's huge. The Blight is still there. He only brought one skull.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was risky.
I think
but
it's
it works out. He got
float.
the experience. And this is going to give him level 2 right away.
True. I think it's like a flowchart thing, right? If you get harassed here, then you tech. And if it works, and you go expo.
Yeah, I think so too. Oh, next Wisp. This is going to be a big one. But at most, he's going to get... No. Alright, the Blight. He got the Blight. And I think it's time for XlorD now to start the tech instead.
Yeah, I agree. Got all of the Blight, plus the Zig. That was super nice. But level 2 secured, good item secured. Yeah, tech immediately.
And Dise sort of fell for this. He got the second Ancient of War coming up. He got the Hunter's Hall coming. XlorD scouts the main. He sees the tier 1. He sees the Hunter's Hall. And I think XlorD is ahead from this position.
Yeah, for sure. This investment into Hunter's Hall and second Engine of War will delay the tech by so much and will not pay off. I mean, it's a good weapon against ghouls, but that's about it. Creeping is decent.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
Thought about the surround there for a second, but the keeper ready with a quick sidestep. Oh, the Acolyte and the Skelly got a Wisp in the north. XlorD, it seems like he's really warmed up. He wants to make up for map 1 right now.
Can you just shocky call this keeper? Ah, no, would have been 3. He only has 2. But yeah.
He got the Telestaff as well, isn't he? Yeah, Telestaff, Dust. This keeper's level 1.
Yep.
These ghouls are gonna be a big problem.
Oh yeah. And they're storming into the base. Hunts will be coming, I believe, but no, we're just on archers. Have a feast, boys!
Yeah, that's one cancelled Moonwell at the very least. Dise now has to kite quickly. There's a dust. Archer, oh, almost trapped. But not quite. Keeper, he's still creeping. Okay, now
he wanted level 2. Yeah, he wanted level 2 so bad, understandably so. And that's a TP drawn. Still got the Archer. There might even be another coil soon. This moon will... Oh, he traps the Keeper.
Oh. Okay, there's an exit.
Ghouls start to fall. Good position on the Archer here.
A lot of ghouls in the mix though. Some wisps have to be sacrificed. This is taking a ton of moon juice, by the way.
Keeper. There's a coil. Only level 1, but there's a coil. But there's also...
There's the Tree of Life coming up. Imagine if XlorD saw this. He could definitely cancel. Ooh. Oh, one Archer. Gonna go down. Shadow Mel just a tiny bit too late. The Keeper had to run away. That's what he was paying attention to.
Dise is
luring
time for
too
away.
much longer.
Lich is coming already. Needs to detonate here. Shop gone. It's nighttime.
Oh, it's a terrible game. It's a terrible game for Dise.
Well, if you're an XlorD fan, this is a wonderful game.
Oh, when he sees the tree, he sees the tree.
Can he commit though? Looking good.
Oh yeah, he's got it.
Does he?
Does he though?
Coil invested. Ghoul still has to run away, sends him back. No rod anymore. XlorD, little indecisive. This could have been a little more damage. Frostmourne hungers for lumber, for trees, and he gets it.
Wow. Sick early game by XlorD. Like, this was perfect. This was just perfect.
Well, Remo, if you ask me, this is just Dise following his game plan. He lost the expansion once on game 1 and won that, and so he's doing exactly that again.
All right. Optimism is a virtue, I guess. Keeper, what's his experience saying? Okay, it's close to 3, but doesn't quite have it yet.
Yeah, so Dise earlier, we didn't really talk about this. He cancels the second engine of war, so it wasn't as expensive. But he's still standing there on 1 base, trying to get air again. Lich is out. Last game, Lich was caught and killed. This shall not happen again.
XlorD will be able to snipe the big item here. Lots of great finds to get. Everything's good, actually. I think there is not a bad item here. Especially that one.
That tastes real good. Especially since... Okay, now a Demon Hunter is here, but the burns are still quite laughable.
Trying to level up as quickly as possible. Keeper finally gets that level 3. Probably has to go Treants here, doesn't he? Yeah. To continue creeping. If XlorD had found him. Creepjack down here would have been instant GG.
Yes.
But this is not going to get discovered.
Okay, little peaceful moments here between the two. And he's just expanding. Trying to, at least.
Way in the corner. Is he trying to dodge a scout with that, maybe? XlorD must be trying to get suspicious, like, where the hell is your expansion? Oh my god, the Lich.
How do you even carry these on your hands?
He's gonna have 23 damage.
Yep, without the orb. Without the orb.
Yeah, I mean, with the orb. Oh, and now he pulls the aggro onto the Ancient of War. That means he can't creep the lab. What's the experience on the Demoner? He has to pop the Book of the Dead to creep now.
Not necessarily what you want, but he gets the red spot and level 3, so at least he got that. Web finished. Interesting that XlorD is not going for any frenzy timing, but he's probably not aware of that expo. Keeps everything in the main, including the statues.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I feel like he could have brought out at least 1 statue. But fair enough. Alright, here we go. This is the big push. Wait, no frenzy. Where is it? Ah, there it is.
XlorD TV coming in with a 46-month resub. We appreciate you, brother.
Nova, locked and loaded. That's 1 kill.
Yep. And level 2, the so important Frost Armor, I imagine. Exactly. No Destro yet. Upgrade is finished now. But you can clearly see that the mana burns weren't too effective or even existent yet.
Demoner finally returns. He was sorely missed. And you know, last game, he had claws, he had Quel'Thalas, he had boots. This game, no permanent items, just a single heal potion. How different a map can look.
Demon Hunter is looking quite sad, actually. There's a claw on the Keeper. Could give that over as a little gift, but... yeah, not looking too promising for Dise, but... he showed comeback potential on map 1 at least, but oh boy, XlorD knows and XlorD punishes.
Yeah, there's no way.
No,
I don't think he can fight. But with that is running out, I mean, it would be getting dispelled only anyways. He's only got fairies, 4 fairies and 2 hippos. Not enough. That's only tickle damage.
XlorD is tearing Dise apart. As close as game 1 was, and as epic as game 1 was, this is a lection in Undead Night Elf so far. Dise not giving up, doesn't want to go game 3 just yet. So he's not in that rage stage that he oftentimes is in against Happy.
Yeah, the difference here is night and day. It's pretty crazy how different this game is looking. Dise finds the Illyria's Flute, okay, that helps a little bit with his damage problem, but he still needs more upgrades. He's not getting those upgrades. What he needs even more than upgrades is an expansion, but where to expand now? He doesn't even have the resources. Gets a freebie on the Fiend, that's good, but XlorD is attacking the main base.
That's also good, from XlorD's perspective at least. Forces the staff back, might get...
Oh!
Oh! Oh my god, Cloak? But there's a Crystal Ball, right? Didn't he find a Crystal Ball? Oh, he sold it. But okay, there we go. GG! XlorD, nothing but vengeance.
Yeah, he came onto 2 with a plan in mind and a mission that he was setting out to, and boy, did he execute. Nice fake out on the expansion play. Dise kind of falls for it, and was a little bit behind after that. But yeah, after that, XlorD's execution just wonderful. And the Keeper just way too slow. Off to the races. He didn't get the telestaff, he didn't get level 2 forever, and got punished really hard.
Oh, man. Players are asking for a tiny bit of a break. Of course we're gonna grant him that, because that's just amazing Warcraft, and they should be rewarded for that. Be right back. Oops, sorry Natalie, we had to cut you off here. That is because the game has started, and that is quite a decisive game right now. XlorD put his name on the scoreboard after an epic banger on map 2. It was XlorD steamrolling over his opponent on map 2. Oh boy, what can we expect from this 3rd map now?
Good question. Is it time to switch gears, to go for a different strat, to dabble in the unexplored? I don't really think so. I think especially Dise is going to stick with his guns and with what he's practiced and used to, and that would be Keeper expansion with Mass Air and a Demon Hunter. XlorD in the meantime is going to be opening with ghouls, of course, and then try to pressure that expansion, and maybe look to the early game again to get a lead going and never let it go, which is exactly how he dominated the map 2 the way he did.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty much exactly what I expect as well. Dise bottom left-hand side, XlorD upper right-hand side. Winner faces Starbuck next week for a ticket to Hamburg. Dise, is it the Keeper? Yes, it is. XlorD no shenanigans as well, right? It has to be the DK. This was the map where XlorD was defeated by Paladin in Nations League with a Beastmaster opening. Madness on that map as well. But that was very, very different. Dise, no experiments. Stick with the guns and just let the better player win.
Alrighty. Creep route is going to be very important here. I think this is a pretty damn good map for Undead. You can start off with a reliable level 2, pick up items quickly, go to the High Priest, and there continue to level. You have to make sure that you creep very well and ensure that no ghouls drop low HP. If a ghoul loses like 30 HP, that ghoul is dead thanks to the entangle. So you really have to be diligent with how you creep. And moving from one side to the next, like from one Shadow Priest area to the next, normally favors the undead because you can always keep on creeping with a few skellies and, you know, DK tanking the damage, one camp after the next, whereas the Knight of will be reliant on Ancient of War for quite a few of these camps.
First little win for Dise, killing the Scout Acolyte. The creep pull didn't work. Instant harass with Rod of Necromancy. Oh. We got... Oh?
Yeah, he's playing the insta-harass with backpack creeping. Oh, I haven't seen that in a while.
Wait.
Completely different from the Happy style.
What's Dise doing? He builds a Hunter's Hall.
Wait. Oh, maybe he feels like this DK harass is going to prevent him from getting level 2 and needs Huntresses just to be strong enough to start creeping. Because this is actually genius by XlorD. He saw the entangle first. He's like, alright, you know what? Screw creeping with a DK. I'm going to harass you instantly because guess what? You don't get treants.
True that. Okay, from the first win for Dise for another win for XlorD. Tech started now. How much damage can he do with ghouls soon? Oh, so far, no damage because they go creeping.
A player's forces are...
Yeah, the Huntress transition may have been really smart because it feels like Dise needs to have something with punch right now, and that is Huntresses to just get stuff done. You can't afford to not be creeping. This keeper needs level 2 ASAP, and honestly, once you get level 3 quickly, XlorD creeping with the ghouls, lost one of them to the creeps. Ooh. Not something that's supposed to happen on this level.
Okay. XlorD was asking for a little break in between games, and when that happens, I always wonder, Lordy, is that mind games or is it really necessary? Maybe a big mix of both. Ooh, almost getting surrounded there with the hunt. Telesteph bot, so he can get out, wants to preserve the cooldown, and dribbles out.
Close one, but he gets out. Circlet for the DK. Always nice. And the ghouls can't power creep too well just yet. No,
not at all. Expo coming up for Dise once again in a pretty defensive position. XlorD scouted that. But against Hunts. Tough to do. Oh, entangle again. But it doesn't last long on level 1 on heroes at least. Ghouls want these wisp. Exactly. Reduce the amount of lumber. 2 Hunts. Is surroundable. Oh, glitches through.
Keeper with the entangle should be able to get at least 1 ghoul. That would be level 2. Would be an important kill. Does he have the damage?
Deny is necessary.
Deny. Oh, huge.
Oh, the level of play here in this winner bracket quarterfinal is nuts. Requires a dagger now, maybe? 500 gold on XlorD as well. 600 gold.
Goes for the dust. Oh, he was scanning for some Huntresses, expecting perhaps an ambush. And these hunts are working out pretty damn well for Dise, I gotta say.
Yep. Mass air coming. Hunts into air was played by Moon before when he had that rivalry against 1-2-0. Yep, Dise also making a couple of mistakes here. That series is of course long. Who got more stamina? Who got more endurance?
DK stuck on level 1 for so long. Pretty crazy. Forced to use the staff. The keeper with the hunts, of course, has map control right now. It is mass air again. Where's the second hero? Didn't start it yet.
Interesting. Doesn't have the resource for it. He's also supply blocked. He only... Okay, he gets it from the tree. Dise finally moving back and let XlorD creep. Looks like it. Yeah, Keeper has to heal. Waiting for the demon. Waiting for air. And this Expo, though, it's up, but it's no Nature's Blessing, and it's not even close.
Yeah, this is not a very fast expansion by any means. The Destroyer timing might be shortly after the Tree of Life. Is he getting Nature's Blessing? Oh, he's not getting Nature's Blessing either. Oh my god, he's gonna creep with it. Oh, it's gonna slow it down even more.
Okay. I mean, if the Engine of War falls, you gotta avenge it, I guess. XlorD is creeping the same spot. Needs levels too. Got the damage, or should have the damage. And gear up.
What I want to know is, how is this Demounter going to creep? How is he going to get level 3? Without an Ancient of War?
You're raising the big questions, huh? I mean, there's green, green, orange, orange still left. That's a lot of XP, but it also requires some time. XlorD lost a lot of HP at that spot. I wonder if the ghouls are ready for the frenzy push.
Very interesting game. Keeper was slowed down, the DK was slowed down, didn't get the aura for a really long time. At the beginning it looked good for XlorD and then it turned around. I think the Huntress adjustment was actually genius. Imagine if he doesn't go Hunts. He just stubbornly stays on Archers. There wouldn't be anything he could have done. So these Hunts, I think, were a brilliant choice. But of course, they will fall off, as they always do.
It would have probably been a similar game to Tide Hunters. Big heal potion, kind of nice in this situation where the DK is kind of low. But it's, of course, no big mana potion. DK getting the level slowly but steady. Dise not able to do much, but it's constantly picking away at the DK.
And Demon is looking really good right now. Like you said, orange-green is actually working out well. I was getting way too stressed, I guess.
You
Turns
know
out
me, Remo,
here,
master of creep routes.
of course. On LR, there's always a couple of creep camps you can take pretty easily, especially with Treants. And XlorD is really far behind experience, like really, really far.
Getting caught again. Air is there. And this is the moment where he wants to push. But he's not ready to push. Or is he? Double Fiends, handful of ghouls. If this ends up like concealed, I'm totally fine with it.
Expansion about to start mining in a moment. Dise had a sick hold on concealed. He was in real trouble. It seemed like XlorD was taking that game pretty early, but then he was able to hold on against the push. Gonna try to do the same again. Demon with boots. Again, so important. The only way this strat works against the top undeads is with boots in the late game.
Yeah, I agree. Finally level 3. That lab creep, sometimes a little wonky. Creeps move back and forth. But XlorD has a nice idea of how to do it. And same goes for Dise. Wind of Mana stealing for extra mana burn can also be pretty solid. It's not a big invo potion, not a big heal potion, but, you know, taking mana away from undead, always good. And Dise finally starts mining. 10 minutes in the game.
XlorD forgot about a Ziggurat. Yeah, it's only coming now. He wanted to push into upkeep instantly, but that's not going to be possible here. He's going for the second crypt right away, expecting to have to rebuild Fiends quickly. Oh, and the rally point from the first crypt is still in the base. Fiends just standing there.
Ooh, that hurts. He'll probably not realize it until later. Is Dise ready? No Nature's Blessing. He's around the corner. Damage of ghouls shouldn't be enough. But this time, XlorD gets a super fast defensive upgrade.
Alright, in we go. D-Mana with the Invis Potion again. We've seen so many Invis Potions here. First Fiend in trouble right away. That Fiend is dead. XlorD TP's out. And that wasn't too bad for him, actually. A lot of damage on the tree. Killed all the Wisps. Traded for a single Fiend.
And the TP.
And he does figure out the other Fiend. Okay, that's important.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that TP, a blessing in disguise. Otherwise, the Fiends would have been stuck in the base for a long time. Red spot, Dise. Also a Town Portal. Claws plus 12 would have been wonderful on the Lich. Dise, Town Portal into the main. New opening for XlorD.
Oh.
He figures this out. Passes the Treants. Very little repair.
Has double TP. The second TP in quick succession. I think it's the right call by Dise. He has to defend this expansion.
That was so expensive.
XlorD waiting for more Fiends. He wants to have mass Fiends this time with good upgrades. First armor upgrade already done. Once the DK gets level 4, it's gonna be very hard for Dise to find these kills.
Lich get level 3. Full mana Lich. Unbelievable. Unbelievable series. No. Nova on the illusion. Nice bait by Dise.
He's got plenty more illusions, by the way. Can do this again.
Flute will help a lot, of course, too. Demon Hunter level 4 already.
XlorD's got a big army, though. XlorD already has 60 supply. He could just keep on creeping the rest of the map. This gives you more levels, obviously, but also more gold. If XlorD gets to 70 supply Fiends, it's almost impossible to beat with any kind of fairy army.
Yeah, this is kind of nice by XlorD. You see the differences between Game 1 and Game 3 immediately. First, defense upgrade as fast as you can, plus a bigger army as fast as you can. And he's pushing relentlessly while Dise is creeping. And you know what? No TP.
Keeper leading the charge. There's no TP, exactly. XlorD finds the weakness on the Keeper right away, but the Demon Hunter with that is left to his own devices, and the fight gets very discombobulated very quickly. All over the place is this engagement. Keeper has to run away. Ghouls could be chasing him. Ghouls also on the ground doing damage to the fairies. Once again, the statue is getting targeted. That one is taken out, but a fresh statue comes in at the perfect time from the main base.
XlorD Fiend splits are surreal. Surreal! Always saving as much as he can. 10 supply lead. Lich in trouble. Uh-oh. Is there anything to save him? He has the potion. Needs it soon. Pretty soon. Okay. Big supply lead. Big supply lead. Here's the potion. And an Ankh as well. This is a major mistake to focus the Lich.
Yeah, Lich is very well protected. The Fiends in the meantime, they survived this time because it was more of them and because they had armor upgrades. XlorD now has a huge lead in this series. Seems to be moving through here unless there's a miracle. Dise down to less than 40 supply.
Yeah, that's nothing. Of course, reinforcements come in quickly. He still wants to focus this Lich. He didn't check the inventory, did he? This is all for nothing. He dies. The Demon Hunter dies. The Lich stays alive actually on 14. And it's no GG. Yikes!
There's the tilt. There's the tilt at the very end.
No GG, 2-1. XlorD versus Starbuck for the ticket to Hamburg next week.
Damn, that's gonna be a good game as well. XlorD and Starbuck, they've had a bit of a rivalry in the past. There was a little bit of, you know, spiciness in their relationship before, and now it's gonna be the decision. They met before in the open qualifier. XlorD there manhandled him. But like Starbuck said, no more lames. No more lames. And this time, he's going to try to make it through. But Dise, first map, insane. Unbelievable play by him. Second map, kind of botched. Third map, I think he just got out-patiented by XlorD.
Yeah, I mean, the transition to Hans was super nice, but this is also XlorD's experience, right? He knows exactly what to fine-tune for that build, because LR oftentimes plays a little similar to Concealed, and all his changes were so well done. Breaking earlier, plus that upgrade, despite not the greatest hero levels, actually. The Hunt transition worked well, but not well enough to kill XlorD. Dise down in the lower bracket. And yeah, Starbuck versus XlorD, the decider. Amazing. Do we want to call your best friend real quick, if he's in the mood?
Oh, sure. Let's do it. I'm not sure if he is here. Wait a second.
Yeah, just if he wants to. Of course, we don't force anybody. But that was great. That was great, Warcraft.
All right, it's ringing. And here he is, XlorD. Congrats on your win. You're not quite qualified yet. You have one more match against Starbuck next week. But that was a great series. 2-1 win for you.
Are you playing from a train?
You sound like you're on the highway. What's going on?
No, wait. I have to... Is it better now?
Yeah.
Okay. It was my toaster.
Your toaster?
Yeah.
What are you toasting? All the night elves.
Some fresh Dise, I assume.
Yeah, you kind of destroyed him there on map 2 and 3. That first map, though, dude, that was sick. That may have been the best map of the tournament so far. Such crazy back and forth. What can you tell us about that game outside of the fact that fairies are imba?
I made a few mistakes, like also the first Lich loss was super unnecessary. So yeah, against this style, you cannot make any mistake actually. So it went pretty smooth until then, and somehow I lost my Lich. Yeah, I guess my micro was not that warmed up yet, because it's really different to micro against mass fairy dragons than against anything else. Because everything is stacked, you don't see anything. you always have to kite, you always have to look out for your hero, for your statues especially. So it's really, really difficult to micro everything. So, and yeah, I adapted after the first map then to cancel his expansion, and yeah, went pretty good. And the third game, I don't know. I think he made an expo really, really late, or it was on the right side of the red spot, which I didn't scout, so I don't know.
We were wondering about the Mouseboards team and stuff coming to Rara Land. Of course, there's going to be 4 players qualified and making it to Rara Land, but there's also another way for players to get there through the player ticket until it was sold out. Now, it was sold out already. What about Team Mouseboards? What about Enter? What about One? Are they coming? Were they planning to? Did they buy a ticket? I mean, Mouseboards is in Hamburg, right? But yeah. What about you guys?
To be fair, I didn't know that you can buy tickets and play like an open bracket offline. I didn't know that, so that's why I didn't buy a ticket. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure Mouseboards would have paid me anyway, so I wouldn't have played the qualification cup. I know One won't come to the event, and I think Enter is coming as a viewer to the event. So yeah. It all depends for me if I can qualify and get a ticket through the qualification.
For that, cool. you got to beat Starbuck next week. Your thoughts on the match?
I mean, you want to talk honestly here?
Of course, always.
So I know you're smiling already, Neo, because it's some spice. Hey!
I do.
No, but yeah, I in my opinion, he's a race abuser. So he always picks the best race, which is, I mean, the best for him. So he doesn't stick to one race. Like back in the old days when Criplot was super broken, guess what? He was an undead. Back then when Keeper was super broken, guess what? He was an elf. And now he's also trying to abuse the headhunters to a maximum, as much as he can. And if he plays against any orcs, he switches to human and so on, so on.
So hashtag no honor is what you're saying.
Hashtag no skill, rather, I would say, and hashtag no honor, of course, also. But yeah, we will see. It's difficult to win against orc. It's no surprise here. But yeah, they're still super broken, super overpowered. So same goes, I guess, for this matchup. One mistake and you're probably out. So yeah, we will see. So yeah, I think I will have a little bit of time to prepare better. I think like probably three days or something. I would like to practice a little bit against orc, and maybe he plays human. That would be one hell of a matchup, huh?
I know a certain someone that would love that. But all right, we'll see. Very much looking forward to this. Thank you for your time, man. Have a great evening.
Thank you. You too. Bye.
The Lord in a good mood, and rightfully so. Oh boy, that's gonna be a banger of a match. Starbucks says, stay gentle, stay calm. And XlorD says, hashtag no skill. Hashtag no honor. Okay. But yeah, oh man, I love that spice. It's rare to get that in a tournament. And it's high stakes, so Starbuck or XlorD, one of them will follow Lawlight, who qualified earlier. Do we have a word from Wiz?
Yeah, last I heard, he was still in the hospital. He was kept there for a little bit longer. I asked him if there's an update, if he's home, but no news there, I'm afraid.
I guess we give him 15 minutes, and if he's not there, then we might have to award a death win for Hippo, who's facing him here in the lower bracket. But man, this bracket is shaping up to be amazing. Tomorrow, we have, of course, more European games again. Happy vs. Edo, Sonic vs. Neutron, Hawk vs. Longwalk, and Kraft vs. Kevin, my personal first round match for tomorrow. And later, Remo, in about an hour, we also have the Americas region kicking it off, with Hitman versus Pokey, Kiwikaki versus Jens, and then the respective winner bracket and lower bracket as well.
Hell yeah, the Americas region. Can there be an upset, or is it going to be Hitman making it through in the end? He's the big favorite, of course. But we've seen some craziness in the past. Insop had some great runs, Kiwi had some great runs, and I'm interested to see if the other players perhaps can even do something.
Yeah, I'm hoping for Insub, of course, hoping for Pato. Very curious to see Jens. Razamoon is in there as well. Reset surprised us all in the first qualifier. I'm, of course, Poke fan since day one. We'll see. And we'll also see if Wiz can make it. We're going to keep you up to date. I guess we take a little break to get some food and some water because we're online for 8 hours, 45 minutes. And we will report back as fast as possible. And you stay with us, guys.